some of the Guineas. Still got 3 pinned up. They won't stay pinned up the rest of their life, but I've been letting them out in waves to make sure they stay around. I've got 9 out on the yard right now, and then 3 still pinned up. And the 9 that are out on the yard, they always come back to these 3. They won't abandon these 3. Anybody that doesn't know anything about Guineas, they're really good at keeping ticks down. They'll do that when there's a predator around or something odd's going on. Here comes the rest of them. They'll come running up here in a second. Anytime a predator's around or something strange is up here, they will let you know. They don't pay a whole lot of mind to me because I've raised them since they were babies. I can't walk up to one of them and catch them or anything. There comes the rest of them. That's a group of 5 that's been out together for a long time. I say a long time, since they were real young, they got out together. And then these 4 I let out today. And then these 3 right here, I'll let out in a couple days. I need to move their pen on some fresh ground. But that's relatively fresh. I mean, they've only been in that spot for probably a week and a half, and they've already got it mowed down. This is where they get fed at every evening. And like I said, they'll venture out all over the land up here during the day. And they'll always come back to this one spot up here to roost at night. And they'll hang out up here. You can see they've got the dirt wore out around the pen. They come up here and dust bath and stuff all the time. They've got water out. They won't hardly drink the water that's sitting out. They'll go around the pens and steal water from everybody else. That's them. I can't remember the hatchery I got these from. I got 20 of them when they were babies, and I got 20. I knew they wouldn't all make it. A couple died when they were young, and then I've lost maybe 1 or 2 since I've been letting them out. I may have let them out a little too young. Mine are bad about roosting on top of these pens. There's trees everywhere out here. I don't know why they don't get in trees. All the Guineas I had in the past would always roost way up in a tree, but these are bad about roosting on top of pens. And I've got an Anatolian shepherd that watches them up here. He watches the house too. And I hadn't lost any since I've had him up here with them. So he's good about watching over them. Those are Guineas. Anybody that has pest problems with ticks, this place was ate up with ticks before I got Guineas. I've had 1 tick on me this year since getting them. And they will keep your ticks at bay. They're up here socializing with these in the pen. Alright guys, figured I'd do a video, something a little bit different. Show these critters off a little bit. These are the, what they call them. They don't call them gigantic. They don't call them. They're the large breed of jumbos is what they call them, I guess. They're about the cheapest strain of Guineas you can get, the jumbo ones. And so I got 25 of them. I wouldn't mind having a few more. I'll have a dozen once I let these other 3 out, a dozen out on the yard. I may keep one of these guys pinned. I hate to do that, but I've had some in the past just run off on me. Nothing eats them or anything. They just end up taking off. So I may keep one of them pinned up just to keep them all around. So I hate to keep one pinned, but there they are, Guineas.